I have started adding more patterns to the course, and the first of them is the prototype design pattern. Prototype is a creational design pattern that uses an existing object to create new objects. Let's say we are working on a gaming application which is accessed by millions of gamers. When the first gamer accesses the application, instead of creating the entire game instance from scratch, we can have a prototype object ready and then create this very first object when the first gamer comes in using the object which is already there, initialized with all the state and data. We can do the same for the second gamer, the third gamer, and even millions of gamers as they join in. So instead of creating an object from scratch, which can be an expensive operation to create and then initialize all the data, we will have a prototype ready, and we will use that prototype to create the objects very quickly. Just copy over from the prototype all that that is initially required and hand it over to whoever needs it. Frameworks like Spring support both prototype and singleton. Spring is a very popular dependency injection framework which has a lot more to it. Spring supports singleton, where it uses the same object to serve multiple client requests, or it supports prototype pattern as well, where it creates multiple objects, but it will use the prototype pattern and it copies over or creates a new object using an existing object, which is pretty quick. The UML diagram looks as follows. You can make it as complicated as follows by having a base class, then the child classes and all that, or a simple game class as you see on the right side here, which implements a clone method. So Java, it's very easy to implement the prototype pattern because Java has a clone method already. So you'll first learn how to use that clone method. In the next few lectures, we are going to create a game class that implements the clonable interface and the clone method. You will use the default implementation of the clone method that comes with java.lang.object that every class inherits. Then you will see the problems with it. The problem is shallow copy versus deep copy. You will learn that concept, and then you will learn how to do deep copy using the clone method. You will also use copy constructor. Instead of using the clone method, you can also implement the prototype pattern using the copy constructor. You will accomplish that as well.